Welcome back to my channel. This is Nick here, catching you live again from the same town, the town of Oranian. So yeah, today I've got also a very wonderful video that I just want to share with you today. Today I want to talk about Christian dating and worldly dating. Yes, Christian dating and worldly dating. I know for sure if you're growing up, you desire to date somebody, you desire to meet somebody, but which one is an ideal? Especially when it comes to dating, worldly dating and Christian dating, there are some certain differences between the two. Yeah, so I just want to share with you guys, I just want to show you some certain videos. There are something that we can learn from this, especially if you are on the edge of dating and you are looking forward to meet someone. Which one is an ideal for you? So I'm just going to show you some certain videos. Please watch this video. Watch this video, guys. You're going to learn a lot, and then you're going to transform your life. You're going to shape your mind, then you'll find yourself things are working out for you. So watch this video. Please, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like my videos as well. Enjoy these videos. Thank you. If you put a comment, please don't forget to comment down below.
Godly relationship and what is not godly relationship. All right, the first thing about godly relationship or godly dating or Christian dating is that your relationship becomes a relationship of purpose and not of pleasure. You would know that there is purpose in that relationship and not just pleasure, not just emotions, not just sex, not just what you want, not just what your partner wants, but there is a purpose somewhere. So the first point you need to check, first thing you need to check is that relationship a purpose-driven relationship or a pleasure-driven relationship? All right, the second one is that God is the center of a godly relationship. God is the foundation of a godly relationship. Why? A relationship that is not godly, probably Satan is the foundation. Anything goes. It's as if God is not actually involved. These are relationships that God is not involved. Both parties do not involve God in that kind of relationship, be it a marriage relationship or a relationship before you get into marriage. When God is not at the center of your relationship, then that relationship isn't godly. You can quote me anywhere, the relationship isn't godly when God is not involved, when God is not at the center of that relationship. Yeah, the third thing I'm going to talk about is that in a godly relationship, you care about the other person, the other party, your partner. You care about your partner and not yourself alone. Before you even satisfy yourself, you consider if your partner will be satisfied also, probably by the steps you want to take or by decisions you want to embark upon or decisions you want to take. You consider, will my partner be okay with this? So it is not all about what you want, it's also about what your partner wants. A mutual relationship where both of you are winning in that relationship, where it's not as if it's just one person that is winning, but both of you are winning in the relationship. So one person is not feeling victimized while the other one is feeling I'm in control. When you are in a godly relationship, because you care about your partner, you are able to consider, you are able to be considerate to know if your partner is going to be okay with what you are doing or with the steps you are taking.
What it means to be dating as a Christian,
yes,
versus dating
in the world.
Okay, so our first point that we'll be discussing is dating with a purpose versus dating
with
in the world.
Pleasure. Yeah.
Yes, dating with pleasure. So dating with a purpose, basically it would be you dating with the hopes to please God, to do what He has called you to do, hoping that your purposes align.
Yeah. I think it's also fundamentally understanding, the intentions behind dating, because I think sometimes we get introduced to dating through the pleasure route, but I think that it's really important to see the intention and purpose behind dating, because you're going to be really sharing your life with someone, and you want to make sure that you guys are aligned in terms of purpose, in terms of value, in terms of what your beliefs are. So there really has to be purpose behind how you approach dating as a Christian. And I think it really is difficult
Yeah.
To be honest, I think it's been something that's really difficult because Christ is such a cornerstone, and now you want to share life with someone.
Yes.
And it's like you can't push your beliefs.
Yeah.
So you want to try and find someone who also has similar beliefs.
Exactly.
But where do we find you guys?
Where do we find
you guys?
Where are you guys?
Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding?
And I think like that's probably what makes this point the core point of today, and we'll start with it first, is because when you're dating as a Christian, yes, you are dating with purpose. You're telling yourself the purpose of this is for me to get married. I see my future with you. I am not just trying to gallivant and to see how I can pleasure myself in the moment. It's not about your flesh. Your flesh has to die. It's not about being able to be intimate with someone immediately on the first date, even on date number last. You're waiting for marriage. You're waiting to see what is it that we can build together. Can we build together? Is this going to work? Is this going to be something that we're taking in for forever? And on date number 3, if you're seeing this is not going to work,
you can already tell.
You're like, I'm cutting this.
And I think more than anything, like just to add to your point, we all have experienced substance in different shapes and forms, and you also don't want to be in a relationship where it doesn't have that. And as a believer, having that substance in your relationship can be so powerful because it's two great minds coming together, understanding that you're on this journey together. You have your trials and your tribulations, but with that purpose, with that intention, we're gonna make sure we reach those things. We're gonna make sure we understand where the limits of pleasure are, and we're gonna get to that a bit more later in our conversation today. But it's so important to be able to develop a relationship with substance. And if you are a believer, purpose has to come into that, intention has to come into that, and leaving behind the things of this world has to come into that.
100%. I think we can even just leave that.
We can just
like you can just
keep it going for sure.
But I think it rolls well into our second point, which is dating. As dating as a Christian would be God versus self.
Yes.
Yeah. So what that would look like for us is that,
speaking of substance,
yes. When God is the center, dating as a Christian with God as self, God versus self, is when God is the center of your relationship. When honoring Him and glorifying Him, and when you invite Him into your relationship, into the idea of it, like, God, should I be dating this person? Is this something you want for me? Whereas dating with self is more of, what does Dal want? What does Dale want? Like, what is it that satisfies me at this point?
So, first comparison, stop it right now. When you're dating the biblical way, you are dating for a very specific purpose, and that purpose is to find the person that you're going to marry.
It's not just to date around. So let's move it to worldly dating, which worldly dating says, I'm dating just for... Date around. I'm dating for immediate pleasure. It's just the cool thing to do. Everybody's doing it.
I don't want to be alone.
I don't want to be alone, so I'm dating. Let's examine that. Like, don't just do it because everyone's doing it, because culture tells you it's the normal thing to do. The Bible says to be in the world, but not of the world. To be a light to the world, to be different than our culture, because our culture oftentimes has it backwards. Number 2 is one that we are very big advocates of. It is, in Christian dating, you're waiting for your sexual intimacy, or even just like real physical intimacy. You're waiting on that. Worldly dating says,
do it now. Do it when you want to. How would you know you wanted to marry them unless you had sex with them and make sure that you guys connected?
Is he a good kisser? If not, probably not going to move forward with him. Christian dating is waiting on the sex.
Waiting on
waiting
all the sexual things.
Waiting on those things. You wait. You save it. Songs of Solomon says, daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you,
do not arouse or awaken love
before the time is right. Thank you. I was just hit a block. I couldn't remember what came next. But you've heard me say it. She knows me.
Okay, and I've read the book several times.
Of course you have.
Should we clarify what Christian means to us?
Go ahead, babe.
I just personally think that the word Christian means a lot of different things, strangely enough, to people in this world. Our definition of Christian is living a godly, Christ-like life, following the Bible, believing that the Bible is completely true, believing that that is our manual for how to live life. So when we're
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've learned quite a lot of things. I hope these videos has transformed your mind, is gonna transform your life as well. Dating, yes. Are you gonna be doing it for fun, or you got a special reason why you are dating somebody? So thank you very much for watching, guys. And please don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to like my videos as well, so that I'll be able to continue to post for you some more exciting videos, life-changing videos as well. So thank you very much, and I'll catch you again in the next video. Thank you very much. For now, sign out.